We're certainly seeing the results of the heavy rains that we saw overnight and most of the morning around Johannesburg. I'm in Mansfield, Johannesburg, where just moments ago a caterpillar from the Johannesburg Road Agency was clearing up plantation that has swept into the streets around here. In fact, I am with the JMPD spokesperson, Wayne Minnaar, who himself was directing some of the traffic here as that caterpillar swept away that plantation. So thank you for joining us at eNCA. But just to get the extent of the damage caused by the heavy rains, which areas have been most heavily infected?
Yes, we know the N12 in Protea, the Cecil filling stations, was flooded. We also know William Nicol in Four Ways has been flooded, and also particularly the Mfolo area, also Klipspruit Valley Road in Orlando East has been heavily flooded. Elias Motsoaledi Road, that is passing Dobsonville. So we know those areas are extremely flooded at this point in time. And we want to really encourage motorists not to drive through roads which are flooded because of the possibility of low-lying bridges where there is a river flowing, and it can sweep vehicles off the road into the rivers. And we also want to encourage motorists to adjust to driving on the wet roads, particularly to reducing speed and also to maintain a safe following distance.
I'm hoping there's been no severe damage at this point, but have there been any incidents where vehicles have been involved, for example, in accidents, or what the extent of the damages?
Yes, we have had a number of accidents today, and also some vehicles which caught fire. We know on the R562 between Lever Road and N1 in Midrand. We also know of a vehicle which caught fire near the Glen. So we want to encourage motorists to be cautious and to adjust to driving in the rain.
And then in terms of driving cautiously, especially during the rain, what can motorists do in driving differently from when it's drier?
Yes, because the road surface is slippery and there is a tendency for vehicles to skid out of control if one applies brakes suddenly or you have to stop suddenly. So motorists need to reduce speed and need to maintain a safe following distance on wet roads. And then also, very importantly, where there are low-lying bridges and the rivers tend to overflow, particularly when it rains, like on days like today. Not to drive, but to turn around and to use alternative routes.
Thank you very much. Wayne Minnaar, the JMPD spokesperson, cautioning Johannesburg drivers just to reduce their speed and drive at a safe following distance as the floods have caused a number of accidents that we've heard, cars just turning over because of the speed that hasn't been reduced by Tulas.
Thank you for that, eNCA senior reporter Aviwe Mtila.